Here we go into round 1 of the Cardboard Collectible Great Ball League Season 1. Gerald playing the new Terrapagos Charizard combo, going up against Edmund's Archaludon EX, the new Pokemon EX card from Surging Sparks. Archaludon EX, when you evolve it, you can take 2 Metal Energy from your discard pile and attach it to any of your Metal type Pokemon. Definitely a card that's gonna be even more insane in the future. Gonna just have a look at every Metal type Pokemon that will come out. It's gonna benefit from this Archaludon EX. The deck as it is now is just basically Archaludon EX with a lot of defensive tools to make it stand on the board because it has a whopping 300 HP for a stage 1 Pokemon. Looks like Edmund has got a decent start here. Duraludon definitely need 1 draw on the board. Bidoof for draw later, and a Radiant Greninja, which combos well with the Archaludon EX because it gets energy into the discard pile. Gel, of course, is extremely happy to start with Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom, you can search your deck for 3 normal type Pokemon, colorless type actually in this game, colorless, 100 HP and below. It looks like it's getting Hoot, and Noctowl. And go to Terra Orb. With Terra Orb, we can search for any Terra type Pokemon. So in this deck, we have Terrapagos EX and Charizard EX. And in the case of... it's getting the Terrapagos out early, I guess, in case that Edmund would, disrupt his hand so that you will not be able to use Dual Seeker next turn. Because to use Noctowl's Dual Seeker to find 2 trainer cards, you need a Terra type Pokemon on the board. By the way, Charizard EX also counts if you want to use Dual Seeker. So Edmund gets the 2 energy. Turn 2, Archaludon EX evolves right there. You're gonna use Iono now. It just needs a 3rd Metal Energy, and Archaludon EX can attack for 220 damage. And oh, it looks like I think he missed the Metal type energy. Okay, looks like he's just gonna Ultra Ball. He'll probably get a backup Duraludon in this case, in case something happens to this Duraludon, Archaludon EX, in fact, in the active spot. But it's gonna be hard for Gerald though to take it out. Remember, it does have a whopping 300 HP. Can he get the Metal Energy, draw 2 with B-Barrel? And no, but he does get a Rigid Band though. Rigid Band reduces 30 damage when attached to a stage 1 Pokemon. So basically that Archaludon is now a 330 HP beast. Gerald getting his Charmander out finally on turn 2. Playing a Nest Ball here to get a second Charmander out, I think. It's the second backup. Yeah, here we go. Now, I'm wondering if he managed to get a Noctowl from the Iono play. Because if you're already going to put down this Charmander, likely he does have a Noctowl. And start getting the Area 0 under the... oh, it's going to be Iono. So he didn't get the Noctowl here, but he's probably going to get it from this Iono. Let's see if he's lucky enough, not like Edmund missing the metal. Does he get it? He's contemplating here. Okay, he's got a second Metal Energy for Terrapagos. Alright, he's evolving the Noctowl for Dual Seeker. He can find any 2 trainer cards he wants. Getting the Area 0 undertaps here to boost his bench to 8 as long as there's a Terra type. And a Prime Catcher. Okay, looks like he... okay, good for... oh, he does have a second Noctowl now. I think Buddy Poffin here to get a third Hoot. Not sure if he plays Duskull, so you can get that down as well to prepare for next turn. That's one way to try and take out this huge Archaludon. I'm guessing with the Prime Catcher, if he's gonna use it this turn, probably to take out and the backup Duraludon, so there's have attacker. Could also take out the B-Barrel to stop Edmund's draw engine. Okay, here we go, Duskull, and yeah, there we go. Okay, he does have one more bench spot here. Okay, is he gonna pay the price? He's gonna pay the Prime Catcher this turn. And he does choose the Duraludon. Alright, he's gonna take it out. Take the first prize. Immediately Edmund sends out the Archaludon. Does he get a... okay, he does have a Metal Energy for distance, so Archaludon can attack. So 3 energy, he attacks for 220 damage. And the next turn, Archaludon has no weakness, so Gerald's Radiant Charizard won't be able to take a one-hit knockout on it. So Nest Ball immediately gets the backup Duraludon, in case anything happens here. And something might happen now with the Duskull there. So take off the 3rd Metal Energy. Okay, see, he's gonna play Iono. Okay, because it's Iono after Iono after Iono. Here's the 3rd Iono in a row now. on Edmund's third turn. Here we go. I don't know if you're gonna. Let's see. There's a boss, there's a canceling. It's gonna hit 220. Yeah. So Terrapagus has 230 HP. It's just 10 short of a one-hit knockout. Okay, here we go. Javel's turn now. He can set up a Charizard here now. And he can probably get up the Dusclops if he has another Noctowl perhaps. Let's see, okay. Here we go, it's a Defiance band. The Defiance band will add 30 if he's falling short on prices compared to them. So it's just gonna keep targeting the Holodons here. Takes out the second backup, so now Edmund probably has only like one more left. Oh, he's got a nice stretch here, going to bring it back, the backup. But Gerald has taken the first two prizes, so he's back onto even prizes. Edmund just takes the Vito knockout on that 10 HP remaining Terrapagos. So now they're both at 4 prizes remaining. Gerald contemplating what to send out here because he had to reduce his bench to 5 first, then send out his new active. So with Terrapagos out of the board, he can clear out all his Noctowl, so he can either Super Rod it or use Night Stretcher to take it back and use it for this Hoot Hoot. Phantom's out now. He can attack with 70. Oh! Gerald has no energy cards, so he's forced to pass. This is Edmund's turn to come back here. He does draw into a Earthen Vessel, discarding the Heavy Ball. Immediately grabs 2 Metal Energy. Definitely one's going to be attached to one of the Duraludons in the back. Unless he's with this card. Okay, definitely, for sure. Alright. Okay, he's going to... Oh, he's taking out the boss's orders here. He could take out... Okay, he's going to take out the Duskull. Yes. That is the one threat that Gerald has that could nullify Archaludon. So to get around this Archaludon, he probably has to keep targeting bench Pokemon. Okay, he passed again. Oh my gosh, poor Gerald here. He had 2 passes in a row, no energy, nothing. And Edmund has taken control of this match. Yeah, he's taking immediately another knockout. Nothing much to do here. Just sets his massive 230 HP Pokemon in the active spot. Can Gerald come back? Let's see what he draws here. Ooh, it's a counter catcher. Okay. He can probably knock out this he's just gonna bend. He's gonna not boss stall, but catcher stall here. Hopefully M has no way to retreat this Bibarel. Doesn't seem like he has any. Oh, he does play a 2-0 scenario though, so he can bring up the Bibarel back to hand. Got to evolve it back from Bidoof though. Edmund has taken a 3 prize lead here. Can Gerald come back? Did he draw anything here to come back with? Or does he fall? Oh! Okay, he has a Serendipity here. He draws 3 cards. He does get a Terrapago, so he can use Noctowl here. If he gets it. Does he have a Noctowl or anything? Yes, he does have a Super Rod. I did see a Night Stretcher as well. So he's gonna use Super Rod here to get 2 energy and 1 Charmander back into the deck. He can use the Night Stretcher to get a Noctowl. Yes, he's going to take a Noctowl here to use Jewel Seeker and then find 2 trainer cards. He can evolve this Charmander right now. Okay, he does probably have a Terra Orb or a Charizard in hand here because Rare Candy, Charizard can search for 3 Fire Energy, attach them anywhere he wants. He's going for 1 on the Radiant, 2 on the Charizard. Now, it's going to be a little bit difficult for Edmund here because the Archaludon can't knock out the Charizard, and that Charizard is now hitting for a lot of damage because Edmund has already picked up 5 prizes here. Here we go. Charmander backups coming up to the board now. Probably going to return with an Iono. Yes, he goes for the Iono here, which works perfectly in Gerald's favor because now that Bibarel, which Edmund was forced to use 2 scenario on, is now under the deck. At least Edmund does have an attacker though with the Archaludon. Unless it's gonna get knocked out. Oh, there's a Defiance band there on the Charizard EX. So goodbye. 1 hit knockout. Is this a second coming out? Is Jellicent to come back? Top deck draw. Can he come back? Ooh. That's the Full Metal Lab Stadium to bump away the Arizio. So Full Metal makes Edmund's Pokemon, Metal type Pokemon, eat 30 less damage. So combine a rigid band, that's like an insane for HP for Archidudon. So Edmund plays Judge here. He can get 4 new hand cards. Is there anything he can help me come back? If he gets an Archidudon, he can. Oh, he gets the Bibarel. Draw 3. If he gets the Archidon, he can come back here. He can at least get attacker because the Archidon can get 2 mental energy from the discard pile. So he's just setting up the backup Dora and forced to pass. So Gel can just take a easy knockout on this Duraludon. Is he gonna disrupt his hand though? Is there anything he can do? Oh, even better. That's even better. He takes out the draw engine with the Bibarel draw engine. That's at the last price. So all Edmund can do is just top deck. And I don't see that there's anything he can do here. There is a Judge. He could try to Judge and get the last Archidon. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. All right. So he's try next ball, see if he could empty out his hand. Probably empty out his deck. So he might not draw into a card he doesn't need. So Judge immediately hoping he can draw that Archidon. He's still in the game if he does it. Here we go. Moment of truth. For both players. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. No! Oh, but this is gonna be well though. And he attaches the Vigilance so he can draw 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh! Oh, it's over. It's over. Jella has managed to come back. What a win for Terrapago Zard. Here we go into round 2 of the Singapore Pokemon TCG Great Ball League Season 1. On our top we have Clement playing Servalege EX, going up against Sebastian's Milotic and Friends deck. Both Pokemon from the new Surging Spark set. Servalege EX gaining momentum here, getting quite popular among locals. For 1 fire energy, Abyssal Flames, he can do 30 plus. 20 more for every energy card in the discard pile. As for Milotic at Friends, usually the Friends are Furry Giraffe EX and Milotic. Sorry, not Milotic. I mean Mimikyu. So all of them can protect against something, right? So the Milotic protects against Terra Pokemon. The Mimikyu protects against EX and V. And the Furry Giraffe protects against basic Pokemon EX. So very annoying here for Clement because both the Mimikyu and the Milotic is protected from Servalege because Servalege is a Terra Pokemon. Here we go. So Sebastian starts, sets water to Girafarig and pass. Okay. Oh, goodbye energy there. Goodbye Clement's energy. But he does get the Ultra Ball. Probably gonna find a Squawkabilly to dig through his deck here. Oh, there are piles of cards everywhere. Got to be careful. They don't really mix up all those cards. Here we go. So it is going to be a Squawkabilly. Is he going to play any other card before discarding his hand? Okay, so he's going to go immediately for it. Discards. Ooh, for Serendipity is down as well. So Earthen Vessel to start with. Gets a water, 2 waters. And let's see anything else. Just gonna pass his turn now. Alright, here we go. Sebastian's going turn 2. Pokegear immediately gets a Crispin. Crispin is quite good. You can find two energy of different types. Attach 1 and put 1 to your hand. So it's great if you're pairing up against if you get that's exactly what I was thinking about. So he does play Dragapult, which would benefit greatly from playing the Crispin. So he gets an Iono. I don't know if we're going to use the Iono here. It gets a TM evolution. Okay, he's going to play the Iono right now. So I think he's hoping to get a GP. So you could evolve it to Dracloak with the TM evolution. Yep, here comes the GP. And he does get the Mimikyu as well. Okay. Yeah, it's going to just skip through here. See what else he would probably need. Since you're really going to use it to evolve, using the TM evolution to evolve the Dracloak, you can just do a quick deck search as well. Counting his energy cards. Does he have enough for the game? Here we go. So next turn, Dracula can use his abilities to see the top 2 cards, take one to the hand, put one under the deck. Let's see Clemens, what does he get from the Iono? There's the Night Stretcher, perfect to get the Soul Edge out on his turn 2. A Nest Ball. I think either going to be a Radiant Greninja or a Palkia V-Star. So the water energy is for Palkia V-Star. We've seen a resurgence in Origin from Palkia V-Star recently. Not just in Soul Edge EX, but also in Gold and Gold EX. Support Pokemon for both decks. We've also seen a splattering of Palkia V-Star together with Terrapagos as well. So exactly as I was thinking. So Nest Ball for Radiant Greninja and Ultra Ball for the Origin form Palkia V. It's going to draw 2 cards here. So again, another card that works well with, like earlier with the Archludon. Radiant Greninja also works well with the Soul Edge. Oh, I just had to throw that Palkia V-Star there, but it's fine. Just get a Nest Ball. We're going to find is he going to find a second Charcadet? Okay, he's not. I'm not sure there's none in the deck that he can find. Using Radiant Greninja, discard that water energy to draw 2. Immediately plays the Palpat, getting the Boss's Orders and the Torton. Okay, Torton's a very good card here in this deck as well. You can use the Torton to replace for example, the Squawk ability with a 2-price liability on that bench there. You can replace it with a Charcadet, hopefully in this card pile. Just separating the energy in one pile so it's easy for him to count later. Immediately goes for the knockout on the Furry Giraffe. Oh, there's also an Iron Thorns in Sebastian's deck. Okay. That Iron Thorns EX is going to come on as well. That's a perfect Jucklock ability here. He does. I think I saw a Crispin as well. It's one who's going to play that. Oh, there's a lot of Crispins there. So the Pokestop. Okay, he does get a Nest Ball with that Pokestop. You know, he had to lose that Iono. So if he can get that Iron Thorns out on the front, the Iron Thorns will make all abilities like negated. So for full box Pokemon, so Clement can't use Radiant Greninja to draw 2, for example. Okay, he's using Crispin here. Getting 1 lightning and 1 fire. I assume using the attachment to the Mimikyu. And then from the hand, here comes the Iron Thorns. Counter Catcher to Palkia to stall him, I think. And then use the Iron Thorns in front. Okay, so Clement can't use Radiant Greninja's draw 2 here. But he does evolve a second Soul Edge. That's a pretty good Pokestop here. Getting another energy to discard power, powering up the Charcadet. Firing up the Soul Edge, and he gets a Charcadet from the prizes from using a Heavy Ball. So Earthen Vessel, discarding 1 water, getting more water. Emptying out his deck here, it's getting quite thin. Thinning is winning, by the way. I don't think he can do anything much. I don't really want to attach an energy onto the Palkia. Let's see, plays a switch. Just reminding that you can't draw 2 there. You could just attach an energy onto the Palkia. Find a stadium card from the deck using its Rule the Region ability. Okay, putting the backup Charcadet, and he's gonna play Carmine, which means his card's entire hand to draw 5 new cards. It's a supporter card that you can use on your first turn. Ooh, there's a Jet Energy. He can get the Palkia out of the bench, but I think he already attached an energy distance, so he's forced to pass. But okay, he does have a Jet Energy for next turn. Sebastian just bought 1 extra turn. He got a Crispin, so he can get the Iron Thorns to attack immediately because Iron Thorns only needs 1 lightning and 2 of any other color energies. Getting the Psychic and Fire, attaching the Psychic immediately and probably the Fire from hand. Either way is fine though, because getting all onto the Iron Thorns, so the Iron Thorns can attack for 140 damage. So after he attacks 140, you have no choice, you must move one of the energy to your bench. He's putting it on the Dracloak, preparing for a Dragapult next turn. And the Iron Thorns knocks out the Palkia V in 1 hit because it's weak to Lightning type. Sebastian takes a 2-prize lead. Immediately, Clement sends up the Soul Edge EX, the main attacker of this deck. I wonder if there's enough. 2, 3. That's a really fast count. But that is enough to take out a return knockout on the Iron Thorn. So both players. Clement now has 3 prizes left. because he took out the Girafarik earlier in the first turn. So Sebastian with 4, Clement with 3 prizes left. Using Arven to get a TM Evolution and a Poke Gear. He's going to use the TM Evolution now, I think, because he can use the Mimikyu to stall. Silverledge can't hit through the Mimikyu unless Clement plays a Cancelling Cologne. Oh, I gotta think, guys, I think Cancelling Cologne is probably a must play now for the for upcoming tournaments, seeing like that there's decks like Milotic around. Pokestop is doing a lot of work for both players. Clement getting an Ultra Ball from that Pokestop. But he needs a way to like attack around this thing. Okay, he's got his boss's orders to take out one of the bench Dracloak. Not the one with the fire energy though. Interestingly, he's getting one without energy. Let's take a knockout here, and then Clement will be down to 2 prizes remaining. And he's already used his Spell Pad. Take note, he already used his Spell Pad earlier. So here comes the Crispin, attaching the water, and probably the Psychic getting for hand. So now the Mimikyu can attack. The Mimikyu's attack is interesting. You can put 7 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. This is powering up the Milotic EX in the bench. Yeah, just putting the damage counters there. Can Clement come back? He needs something, a Cancelling Cologne or anything of that sort. Hand is quite big though. I don't know if there's Cancelling Cologne there. He does have a Carmine. You could risk it, but it only has 1 card left. I think there's only like 1 or 2 cards I can't really see from the white sleeve. So Sebastian could just stall him here. Yep, Sebastian can just stall him. Just 1 card left. Nothing can do here. So Darkloak to look for one more card. Sebastian can win this. Looks like all that thinning might not be for winning after all. Sebastian doesn't have a boss's orders to play with. But it doesn't matter, it just needs that Mimikyu to just stall for time. Gets a Super Rod. Getting 3 different energies back into the deck. There's also the Rescue Board. So the Mimikyu can fly. Okay, the Manaphy. So the Manaphy can be used as a pivot. Another 7 damage counters, so 14 damage counters on this. That's the last card. And it is a Cancelling Cologne. So it's probably over here if you just think, yep, it's over. Sebastian wins. It's round 3 of the Cardboard Collectible Great Ball League Season 1, Singapore. William on top with the green sleeves playing Miraidon EX, going up against what my people say the BDIF of the standard format, Regidrago V-Star, used by Jason Pua. I think Regidrago has been dominating tournaments here, there, left, right, and center now. So I don't know if it's good. I don't know if Miraidon can pile up the pressure early and Jason can't set up in time. Miraidon can take the victory. So William starts with a Rotom V. Something that you love to see on turn 1, but not something that you want to see in the active spot. But he does get a Nest Ball on turn 1 to play the Miraidon EX, using his ability to find 2 lightning type Pokemon on the deck. Oh, a secret box on turn 1 as well. This card 3 cards. You can find a stadium. Here we go. Find more card. The item card is probably going to be take out the item card. Supporter as well. The tool card. Okay. So you're going to play the Area 0 Under Depths here as his Stadium card. Coming out a Magnemite. So with the Magneton, the new Magneton, yeah, that's the Nest Ball, because using the Mirana to find the Magnemite and the Raikou V. The Magneton, with a stage 1 Pokemon evolves from Magnemite. If you can knock it out, and then you can attach 3 lightning energy from this card pile to any of your lightning type Pokemon. The Fall System going immediately on the Raikou here, and a switch card to putting the Pikachu in front. Using the, here we go, Electric Generator. Oh, that's a lot of lightning. That is an insane turn 1 from William here. We are not ready to attack next turn. Jason needs to set up quickly, get as many Tiamat, Ogerpon, and at least 2 Regidrago Vs on the bench, so it doesn't get sniped off by William. So So World draws 3 and ends his turn. Alright, here we go. Jason using the nest ball here. What to search? Cleffa's a good idea. Probably just have some sort of way to refresh his hand, maybe a research or something like that for him to play out Cleffa like this. Okay, throws out, discards a Curem. Oh, this is gonna be interesting here. So Curem, in the Regidrago deck, discard all your energy. Unless William plays so with the Curem, you discard all your energy, then you can choose 3 Pokemon and deal 110 damage to them. I can see a line of play that from Jason that he just uses 2 Curem Triforce attacks to win the game. Because I don't think William plays Manaphy in his deck. So Terra Orb, so there's 1 Regidrago V. Terra will probably find the Teal Mask, there we go. There's a Nest Ball as well. Here goes the second, that's exactly where you need a second Regidrago V in case anything happens. That's a very good setup here. Because he did gamble the research here to attach the energy for the Teal Dance. So there's a second Teal Dance now. They're using the one attach energy from his hand to retreat. Then Cleffa can just add a couple more cards to his hand, drop to until 7 cards. They just have 1 attacker there in Curem. And using Cleffa to draw. Here we go, William's turn 2. Immediately uses Nest Ball for Latias. Now all his basic Pokemon can retreat for free, which is like everybody there on his board right now. Just taking choose. He probably don't eye anything. Probably needs to set up, like, get another attacker ready. Either the Raikou V or the Miraidon EX. Nest Ball? Nest Ball? Yes? Yes? Yes. Alright, here we go. Nest Ball. What's he gonna find? Oh, that's a great card to find. Doesn't need a boss's orders. With the Iron Bundle, if he discards it, if it's in the bench and is discarded, Jason has to retreat his active and pick one of his bench Pokemon. So Jason can pick, but there are 4 juicy 2 prize targets there on the bench. But if I was Jason, I'm likely going to send out one of the Regidragos if William chooses to use the Iron Bundle. You don't want to discard your Teal, you don't want to sacrifice your Teal Mask because they are the engine of the deck. You can always find another Regidrago. Yeah, here comes the Miraidon, retreated Pikachu, and knockout. So William takes the first 2 prizes. So for Jason, still with 6 prizes remaining. What's he gonna do here? There is, I think, a good one that was just discarded as well. So immediately, Facility goes down, uses its ability. If one of your Pokemon gets knocked out last turn, you can draw 3 cards. Teal Mask, Teal Dance, draw 1 more card. Energy switch. So 1 more energy and a Regidrago V-Star, and we have an attacker ready to go. But of course, I think Jason needs another Regidrago V on the bench for another attack in case this Regidrago V-Star gets knocked out next turn. Is he gonna probably discard discard Radiant Charizard as well for his Ultra Ball, and 1 more Pokemon. Just considering here based on his hand. Is he not? Decisions. With the Ultra Ball, you can get the Regidrago V-Star though. Or they just have a Gust Energy in hand. He discards a Mew EX. Here comes the Regidrago V-Star. It's an insane ability as well. You can discard top 7 cards of your deck, then take any 2 cards from your discard pile, add it to hand. Which is what it's going to use right now. Ooh, it just played the Alolan Executor EX as well. Very, very cool card. If he uses the second attack, you flip heads, you can knock out your a basic in the active. If it's tails, you knock out a basic in the bench. Which is perfect against William because I don't see any evolution Pokemon there. Picks up the 2 cards he needs. Here comes the second Regidrago V. Perfect. Now to attach the grass. We attached the fire already, excuse me. So he just needs attach the grass, yep. I just want to confirm. Again, oh, okay. Just need to recheck that once more. I'm not sure if he attached the from earlier. Okay, we're going to use Iono here. Didn't play a spotter this turn, yeah, that's for sure. So Jason will draw 6 new cards, And William will draw 4 cards. Take out the nest ball. Okay, yeah, we use Q and Triforce. It's just as I predicted. So 110 damage to 3 Pokemon. If Jason can set up another Triforce next turn, he win because Madam this probably doesn't have an answer. I think for William's case, his best choice right now to probably take out one of the teal masks, get another energy out of the board, so he can't use like double energy switch to get to charge the second Vegetable V-Star. For Jason, because Jason needs to attach a 5 energy from hand and then use 2 energy switch to win the game next turn. I don't know if William has any like gust options in his hand or in the deck. He's just okay. He's gonna get out a Raichu V here. A second energy onto Raikou, so Raikou can attack now. And there's definitely more than enough Pokemon on the board to one-hit knock out a Regidrago V-Star using his deck. Here comes the Electric Generator. Will William be lucky again? Okay, third time not the charm. The first 2 did get 2 lightning energy though. So free retreat using Latia's ability. Here comes the Raikou. So Raikou can draw 1 card when it's in the active spot. Yeah, just pointing out that he does have Latias there, so he can retreat free. So here comes the knockout. So Jason now can, if Jason can get the, okay, send the Clefairy as a free pivot. That's an energy switch 1. There's a second energy switch. No, there's a research though. You're gonna use the research. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just needs a fire energy and the energy switch. He does both and he wins it. But he did attach the fire energy and grass energy from hand. So it's just very important players that both players need to monitor the board state correctly. The judges can't be everywhere. And yes, I do understand that, you know, players will make mistakes on camera because, you know, there is that added pressure of being recorded. So take note, guys, in your next games, especially in your next tournament, to always keep an eye and monitor the board state. Let's go into round 4 of the Cardboard Collectible Pokemon TCG Singapore Great Ball League Season 1. First time we're going to see Dragapult in this tournament here. Winston is with 3 wins going up against Yukai's BDIF Regidrago V-Star. I mean, Regidrago as well plays Dragapult EX as well. So probably going to see Dragapults hitting each other one by one. I think the best thing about Dragapult now with the addition of cards such as like Sparkling Crystal, right? So with Sparkling Crystal, it reduces 1 less energy for Dragapult to attack with. So basically, you just for like early turn, you can attach 1 energy and immediately Dragapult can attack for 200 damage and then spread 6 damage counters to your opponent's bench. On the other side, Regidrago, of course, unstoppable. We saw how it beat Miraidon in the previous round. The one that Yukai can follow in the previous Regidrago's footsteps here and take out the Dragapult early before it can set up like a bunch of basically its bench with a bunch of Draclocks. It's rare to see a deck with a stage 1 that itself is a draw engine in this format, and I think only Dragapult has something as strong as this. So don't count it out. It's not. It may not be in the top meta, but once it's board set up perfectly, it's going to be hard for Yukai to take it down. That being said, Regidrago has a lot of attack options in his deck. If you can get out Regidrago early and then use Dragapult's EX attack, you could spread across all Winston's GPs and Draclocks. Here we go. So Regidrago will start first. Regidrago against GP in the active for both. Okay, he's got Ultra Ball for turn 1. Turn 1, discard the Fire Energy or the... Ooh, they don't discard the Radiant Charizard. I wonder why, but... Because he does have another Fire Energy in hand though, so he can attach to a Regidrago V. Both players, of course, will want to start first because that's the advantage of for evolving decks. They really want to start first. Looking through his deck. He does have a Squawk ability, so he can immediately use it to draw cards. Into his hand. Yeah, here we go. Squawk. Turn 1. That's the fire, maybe? Just skimming through, probably. If he hasn't shuffled yet, you can still skim through your deck. Is another Ultra Ball? Yes, here we go. Oh, so he's discarding the second Regidrago V. I guess it's fine though, because Winston would not be able to take a knockout on this Regidrago V on his turn 1. Immediately gets out one of the attackers, Dragapult EX. So showing there's going to be somewhat a mirror, which is not really a mirror. So discarding using Squawk's ability now. Squawk can seize, discard your held hand. Draw 6 fresh new cards. Hope he gets a Teal Mask from this. Oh, okay, he plays a Hoot Hoot, which, yeah, it actually works with the Teal Mask is a Terra type Pokemon, so you do have a single prizer which can search for 2 trainer cards to help set up your Regidrago V-Star deck. So the turn immediately passes to Winston. Drops the Arven right away. Probably Buddy Poffin or Nest Ball. That's what we have, so Buddy Poffin and Forest Sealstone likely. Get as many GPs. Probably get a Duskull as well on the bench. He does eye the Forest Sealstone. Just think what item is gonna take with for the Arven. He's also eyeing the Pokemon he wants to use, I think. So yeah, you gotta take the cards you want first. So Forest and Buddy Poffin, since you're gonna use Buddy Poffin. So force your hand. Buddy you're using, take GP and the Duskull. So as I thought, so Nest Ball here gets the Rotom. Perfect setup here. Can set the Forest to the Rotom and then search for any card he wants. And gets a free draw 3 on his turn 1. It's his turn. How you want to set up a third GP feeder? See, let's have a third GP, alright. And I see a Juckler in his hand as well, so he's going to go for a great start for Dragapult. Going to have a good turn 2 as well, unless his hand gets disrupted. That's another Ultra Ball and a Buddy Poffin. Likely he's going to get if it goes all well and probably has another Arven, he probably can get Dragapult attacking turn 2. Don't need energy in the board, yeah. So immediately UK sets the Grass energy onto Regidrago V. Gonna boss the Rotom, probably take a 2 price, try to chase prizes here. Oh! He's actually the boss stall, passes his turn, there's nothing that UK can do. That was a horrendous Squawk in Seize, I think. So immediately Juckler comes down using his ability. You can look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one to your hand, one under the deck. That's a rare candy, he just needs the Dragapult now. I see a Dusclops as well. Wizard can take a huge leap here if he can retreat this Rotom and take a knockout on this Regidrago V. Oh, that's a Crispin. So you can search for 2 different types of energy cards. So 1 fire and 1 psychic. Attach 1 to his GP likely, and then 1 to the hand, which will probably just immediately attach. Or you could put it on the Rotom for retreat and then use Sparkling Crystal for that GP. Let's see how this. Okay, you use the 1 attachment and 1 to hand. Alright. So attaching the fire to GP, using the retreat. Because the Forest Sealstone, that will probably find the crystal. I think, yeah, he picked up the crystal there, so he probably does have Dragapult EX in hand. So he can attack right now. Using Dragapult EX attack, 200 damage to the active, 6 damage counter spread to the back. Here we go. This needs to get something to evolve the Duskull to knock out this Regidrago's 20 shot. Ultra Ball. Okay, does he play the middle form? Yes, he does. He does play it. So if 50, this knocks out itself, Yuka takes 1 price, but takes 50 damage, and then Dragapult attack for knockout. So Yuka has no Regidrago V, and he's spreading 40 to the Hoo-Hoo, 20 to the Squawk. Oh, Yuka is in the pinch here. Can he come back from this early turn aggression? He's doing an Ultra Ball here, so there is a chance. And there's a Grass energy, so he can use the Ultra Ball. Yep, discard attackers. And then get a Teal Mask Ogerpon from the deck. Oh, he's using to get a Regidrago V. Okay. How about something else in the hand that can help him find a Teal Mask? Or maybe a Cleffa. You can try to install turn to try and draw cards. I see a Cleffa in hand. He's touching the grass to the... Oh, it's a V-Search! Okay. He's discarding the Cleffa. Now let's see if he got something. He can fill up his bench. See a Teal. I do see a Teal Mask. Okay. They have 2 Earthen Vessels as well, so he can slowly set up the Nest Ball. Probably going to find another Teal Mask. Oh, he can use that to find Serendipity even better to draw 3 more cards. Hopefully he gets a Teal Mask or a Regidrago V. Or he could get a Noctowl now and evolve if he's lucky. Because he already has Teal Mask on board. They draw 1 using the Teal Dance ability. Draw 3 more with Serendipity. Anything he has, they can use to attack with. They can evolve the Regidrago V. He can't just put it down. He puts it down this turn. There's a Mew EX in hand as well. He got the Super Rod. Taking energy back, I think, and 1 Regidrago V. Okay. I don't see a Duskull on Winston's side, so that Regidrago V is very likely safe. And I think it's the past turn here. So Winston just drew his card. Nothing much can do. It looks like that Hoot is going to be a sacrifice for the Dragapult EX. Does Winston have any form of like boss's orders or something? If he does have Radiant Alakazam, he can use that to move damage counters onto the Regidrago V and take a knockout on that. If he has both the Alakazam and some boss's orders or some sort of Gust option. Yep. Getting 2 energy using the Earthen Vessel, Fire and Psychic. You can attach it to a bench. His bench, he got Drakloak, so it's a backup attacker. I see a boss's order as well. He's taking the Serendipity here. 200 to the front, and he's spreading. Let's see where he's gonna spread. Yep, he's spreading 6 onto Regidrago V. Okay, that's an interesting move here. If he's spreading 6 to V. If Winston does play Radiant Alakazam, he can move 2 damage counters and then knock it out with Dragapult EX. And there's already 200 damage on the Serendipity, so it's definitely going to get knocked out if Winston can pull out a 4 price the next game. So can you guys come back using Teal Dust, draw 1 card? You get energy here. Just 1 more energy and Regidrago V-Star can attack. So Iono to try and disrupt Winston. Hopefully he doesn't have any answers in the next 4 cards. I see a Nest Ball. I see an Energy Switch as well. So Regidrago V-Star is online. It can attack this turn. Of course, it needs to retreat the Serendipity as well. A Nest Ball. Getting a backup Regidrago V, of course. I mean, you would probably love to see a second Teal Mask instead though. But his bench is packed because of that Hoot. No Noctowls. Haven't seen a Noctowl yet at all. Using Regidrago's V-Star ability, discard top 7 cards of your deck. Oh, that's a Noctowl finally. He can pick any 2 cards he wants from the discard pile. So Noctowl for sure. I'm not sure he's going to pick up for his second card. Not sure if it's going to be a hand this option for next turn. A draw option. A switch. You can use a switch so you can doesn't have to. You can retreat the Serendipity. Yep, there we go. They're using the Noctowl now, finding any 2 trainer cards he wants from his deck. Eyeing up Energy Switch and Ultra Ball there. Not sure if that's gonna like help him solidify his board state. Energy Switch. I see a Prime Catcher as well. Ooh. Not sure if he wants to take out some bench targets here. Because he does have Dragapult EX in his discard pile to use for Regidrago's attack. Here we go, switch. Regidrago V-Star in the front. Oh, you're gonna like that discard pile is a bit messy there. You're gonna like, put the bench properly. Yep, that's exactly it. And he's using Dragapult EX attack, so spreading damage. Yep. There we go. So now Winston's turn. All he needs now. He does have the Radiant Alakazam in hand. Okay, that's all he needs. Just move 20. Yep, then 200 and then knocks out the Serendipity, the bench. 4 prize. Winston wins this round. It's Dragapult once again in round 5 of the Cardboard Collectible Great Ball League Season 1 in Singapore. So it was Weisiang piloting Dragapult EX going up against Great Tusk Mill. It's going to be tough for Dragapult here. It might be even tough for Great Tusk. So can Enoch be able to mill out Weexiang before he can set up? Let's see who starts first. It is Enoch here. Got two great Tusks on the board, which is what he wants to see. Just use the energy so he can start discarding the top cards of Weexiang's deck. Greninja coming out next. Radiant Greninja. Ooh, there's two fans as well. The fans can push energy from opponent's active down to the bench. It's not discarding, but it's also a way to get rid of. We're just reading the card right now here. So if you deal damage to the great Tusk, can push energy card from the active, the attack to one of the bench Pokemon. So even if it gets knocked out, so it's a good way to disrupt Dragapult here. There needs to be careful with energy placements. So Buddy Puffin turn 1. Ooh, Pidgey and GP. Exactly what you want to see. And also about to get a Rotom and Forward Seal Stone. This is an excellent start for Weexiang. If only he had like another GP, then it would be perfect. Using the V-Star ability right now, I think, to get a Buddy Puffin. Yep, so he's going to just quickly go for it. So it's Duskull and probably another GP. Yes. Probably doesn't need to retreat the Serendipity here. Just go for a draw 3. Get the energy on the GP. Yep, here we go. Draw 3 cards. Oh, that's a really cool looking use counter there. So, Great Tusk coming up now. There's the double turbo energy, using Vinegar to discard 1, draw 2, and that's a supporter he needs for Great Tusk to start attacking. Yep, using the Professor Sada's Vitality, attaching energy card from the discard pile up to 2, and then to do 2 of Enoch's ancient Pokemon, then he can draw 3 cards. There we go, discarded cards, and here is Weexiang's turn now. Dragapult immediately pops out on turn 2, and a Sparkling Crystal is here. So Dragapult can attack for 200, immediately knocking out this Great Tusk. Not giving any chance for Enoch here to set up quickly. Yep, so 260, all 60 going onto that, and he pushed the Fighting onto the Duskull, which is a great target because it's the most useless of them all. If you attach it to the Serendipity, at least Serendipity could attack, or the Pidgeot even. Oh! Yeah, I've sent up another great Tusk comes down. So here comes the second Great Tusk from the back. So Great Tusk Land Collapse. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. If you play an ancient supporter card, it becomes discard 2 more cards. So discard 3 more cards. So actually you discard 4 cards. I'm sorry about that. You discard 4 cards on top of the deck. Now it just needs to keep piling the pressure here. Keep putting down more Great Tusks onto the bench, because another Great Tusk is ready to attack. Nothing much left in the hand though. Just needs to discard 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's a lot of good cards down there. Ultra Ball and Illuminion. But this top deck a Jocklock though, which is good. Weexiang does not have the Sparkling Crystal anymore. It's been lost, vacuumed away he needs to get 2 energies out here. So he probably is going to miss an attack because he's playing Arven instead of something like Crispin. See what's he thinking what to get here. He's going to lose another 4 more cards from his deck. This is eyeing up a rare candy. Maybe to get the Pidgeot EX out. Or start exploding with Dusclops. Here we go. Explosion. Now he's using his target here because he could just go 120 on the Radiant Greninja to stop draw engine, or take out this one Great Tusk in there. He chooses the Greninja to stop his draw power. And he missed an energy attachment. This is bad for Weexiang here, but he's hoping that taking out the Radiant Greninja would help him. Yep, here comes the Sada, this supporter for the turn, touching and letting energy and fighting energy onto both the Great Tusks. That means the front Great Tusk can use Land Collapse to discard 4 more cards. Weexiang is running out of time. Yeah, this is Pal Pad here to get those two supporters back in. Hopefully, he can draw it back out. Always, I think he has Poke Gear in hand to get the supporters in the discard form. Oh, that's a Crispin. The Crispin is gone, and energy cards are gone as well. He's truly running out of resources here. I see a Psychic, I think, in hand. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he does have Psychic energy in hand. So here comes the GP. Yeah, using the Jucklock's ability here to take one card to the hand. One goes under the deck. Nothing that can allow him to draw to attack this turn. Does have an Iono, but that won't really, I think, stop Enoch here. If he uses Iono, he goes drop another 5 cards. Yeah, he's gonna set an energy. And I don't think he should attack, because if he does attack, then Enoch can push the energy back. Yeah, here's his Rotom to draw 3. Oof. Nothing. Okay, gear to get the Sada. There we go. Does he have energy in this card pile to use the Sada? You can't play a supporter for no reason. At least one. He just needs at least one energy card. Take out another Poke Gear. That's a miss. I mean, he could just retreat the Great Tusk in the front. You just get attach energy to the front, yeah. Then he can get energy to this card pile to use Sada. There we go. Discarding the if me, I'll discard 2 lightning energy. Then you can you can use the Sada to attach energy twice. So anyway, discard 4 more cards now. Weisiang is left with 5 cards. That's a Super Rod. That would buy him some time. Not a lot of time, but some time. The vessel get energy out. So now he can attack. But is it too little, too late? Because does have a Great Tusk in the back. Both have energy on it. And if this Great Tusk gets knocked out, another Sada will be enough to lightly seal the game, because if he can just get 2 more land collapse on Weisiang, it's over for Weisiang. Pidgeot finally comes out after so long, but I think it's quite too late here. It's going to attack. No fan, so at least this Jugglepoke can attack next turn. Okay, so he's just putting another 60 on this Great Tusk. So the idea here is that Weisiang can Boss's Orders the back. Oh, I wanted to say that he could Boss's Orders the back Great Tusk and take out 2 at once. But here comes another Great Tusk. That's what a Great Tusk player needs. Keep cycling through, keep getting Great Tusk on the board again and again. Lightning energy from hand. Heavy Ball. There, another Great Tusk. No, there's nothing there, yeah. Into his hand, nothing much. Crushing Hammer. That could be annoying for Weisiang. Here we go. Heads. Oof. There goes the Psychic energy. And discards 4 cards. I think it's over. Yes, he doesn't have a Psychic energy to attack with. I think that's all that Weisiang can do here. He can't attack. The last card is the Psychic. He missed that by 1. Because he can get it with the Jucklock. But I think there's no way. Can he use the Iono here? Shuffle back some cards in his hand. Yes, he does use the Iono. It's still buying a little bit more time. But he wastes his attack. He can't, unless he plays some sort of catcher. Yeah, counter catcher won't be enough here. It won't be enough. He is forced to waste his Jugglepoke attack on this Great Tusk. And there's 4 cards remaining. So all needs to just attach an energy and play a supporter card. Does he have it in his hand? He's rushing. He probably has there's a DTE. Oh, that Nullified Stadium is going to be dangerous. It's Counter Catcher. And the Stadium. This card's 1 card, correct? Because this is a supporter. But that Stadium card is going to be the bait of Weisiang. I don't think he has a Stadium to counter back. Which means that his Great Tusk cannot be damaged by EX Pokemon. It's over. Goes into the last round to battle for the Pidgeot EX. So we go to the last round of the Cardboard Collectible Great Ball League Season 1 in Singapore. So we got Enoch playing Great Tusk, going up against Winston, who we saw in round 4. Whoever thought that this would be the finals of a Great Ball League? Great Tusk making it all the way to the end here. Can he repeat what he just did in the last round and take out this Jugglepoke before Winston can set up? Enoch needs all the luck. He's going to have Great Tusk everywhere. Another mulligan here, giving another draw, another free mulligan draw for Winston. Winston needs all the draws he can get here. to win this match. And needs to pile on the pressure with multiple great tasks. That land collapse, we just saw how dangerous it was in the last round, discarding so many important cards. That's another mulligan. That's 4 cards now that Winston is able to draw. Hopefully he can get a 5th one here. With that kind of shuffle, I think could probably gonna get an active Pokemon now. Let's see. Yes, there we go. There's the great task. Ooh, and the stadium is out there as well. The neutralization zone is in the hand. The key moment is when to play it, because you got to make sure that Wizard doesn't have any form of stadium bump to get rid of it first. Yeah, here we go. There's the start. Lisa draw 4 extra cards here. He does have Buddy Poffin and everything he needs now to get a perfect turn 1. But we're not starting second. All he needs is a DTE and a supporter card to start discarding in Winston's deck. Top deck. I'm just skimming through his deck now to see what is missing here. Whatever he needs for this matchup. It's gonna be very, very tough. He needs to really get all his... He needs to evolve as many Pokemon as possible. Get out his Draclocks to start drawing. Get the Juggapult out to start attacking. And hope that Winston doesn't have one of those fans to start that pushes his energy back away. Ooh, discards the Rotom V on turn 1. Probably thinks there's a good enough hand to carry on for this match. And, won't play an Iono to disrupt his hand anyway. Because a second Duskull, these are going to be very important here. With 2, he can knock out one of the great tusks. So Grading Greninja, of course, the card that needs to the key draw engine of the deck, in fact. Oh, he does have a DT. I don't think he's going to discard it to draw though. Yeah, we're using the Explorer's Guidance. Take 6 cards, pick 2, put it in the hand, and the rest are discarded. So that's the supporter for the turn. That means Land Collapse is active turn 1. Crushing Hammer fails. Okay, but he does have the fan. He's thinking whether he's going to attach it or not this turn. Also, he's dropping the neutralization zone immediately. So that means now his Pokemon, that great tusk, cannot be damaged by EX and V. Here we go. So now Dragapult, Winston gets the Dracloak out in his second turn. Immediately uses the ability to draw a card. There is a way around the stadium. If you can use Duskull to evolve the Dusclops and put on damage counters that way, that would bypass the stadium. Evolve to Dusknoir, in fact. Sorry, Dusknoir is the final evolution. Yeah, it's counting here because he knows that has already got one discard there. Everyone is checking the fan. Yes, if you deal any damage, even if a Great Tusk is knocked out. Not sure if Winston plays any stadium card to bump this neutralization zone away. There's Arven here, or his supporter for turn. Just thinking what to take now. Because he discarded the Rotom V, so Forward Seal Stone is not something in play. The Sparkling Crystal, yes. And a Nest Ball, okay. Nest Ball gets a Rotom out again. So he does play 2 Rotoms, okay. And then here comes the Crystal. Here comes using the Forward Seal Stone. V-Star ability gets a... that's the system he needs. Temple of Sinnoh. If you got this on the board, both players' special energy cards basically are just a single color's energy. So that would stop the Great Tusk unless can set another energy or bump the stadium away. That's the exact stadium that Winston needs to try to turn this game around. Can he evolve there comes Temple Sinnoh. Can he evolve the Dreepydon into Dragapult EX? That's the question here. Not sure what's in his hand. considering he has energy on the Duskull to retreat. Okay, so it's the Ultra Ball. This is likely the Dragapult EX unless he doesn't have a rare candy. So he's going to just evolve it to Druglock here. So he doesn't have a rare candy. But he's through 2 Ultra Balls. He definitely does not need a Fazende in this match though, that's for sure. He goes Volta Daughtry and pass. Okay, so now can Enoch get another energy card here? The Sara's Vitality will be enough. That's it. That's what he needs. Yep, that's exactly what he needs is to keep piling on the pressure. But he also needs another Great Tusk if possible. Yep, draw 3 cards in the Sada. That's the second Great Tusk backup, but no other energy card. There's a Sada though. So this card's 4 cards. There's a Boss, Iono, Dreepy. There's a lot of good cards though that's been discarded. So you're using the Druglock's ability here. Another Druglock. So there's 2. Is that the Dragapult EX, sorry. Here we go. Dragapult EX is out. So that Great Tusk is going to be knocked out this turn. Only going to involve the Duskulls here. To Dusknoir. Here comes the Arven. Rare Candy, probably? Yep, that's the Rare Candy. And the Ultra Ball to get out the Dusknoir. With that, he can take out the Radiant Greninja in the back to try and stop Enoch's draw engine. Let's see where he chooses here. Yep, yeah, we're definitely going to choose a Radiant. Let's see, can Enoch get an energy card from this? This is 1 energy so that the Great Tusk can attack next turn. Here comes the Dragapult EX going for the knockout. 200 damage. And 60 there. The energy should be pushed back. It's probably going to go... Okay, yeah, they're definitely onto the Duskull. Yeah, they're Duskulls. Thinking with the Duskull or Rotom here. With Rotom, then at least Rotom can be a pivot. But Duskull as well. Okay, he's going for the Rotom. Because if he uses it on the Duskull can be... can knock out itself to... Oh, you got energy there from the Sada. So we can't... And a backup Great Tusk. So we're going to see another 4 cards discarded here from Land Collapse. He does still have the pressure on, but Winston does have the sparkling crystal, so just needs 1 energy to attack. Either the fire or the psychic. Counter catcher on the Druglock to try and stall time. Yep, the fan and 4 cards. That's another Dragapult EX out. I don't know if Winston has any switch options here to push that Druglock back. But if he does attach it, I see a switch, I think. But if he attaches an energy to the Druglock, that means the Dragapult EX is not going to attack this turn. So see 2 cards. That's an energy that he needs to attack with. But he already has 1 in hand, so he's taking the other card. I can't see. I think it's a Buddy Poffin. Yeah, this came true. I think a lot of cards have been discarded. Because that's the energy. And does have the switch. Yes, it's the old school base set switch. So knockout here. 60 to the bench. And the energy gets pushed onto the Rotom V. Needs to get rid of that sparkling crystal. He managed to get rid of it in the previous game, but this one is a big bane now. Okay, he's got not what he really wants. If he could get a double turbo energy with this Explorer's Guidance, then he can keep discarding another 4 more cards. But he needs another backup attacker. That's the most important thing right now. Because if this Great Tusk gets knocked out, it's over, and Winston wins the Pidgeot EX. Here we go, another checking through here with the Explorer's Guidance. I don't think he hit the energy from the cards. I'm taking a Nest Ball likely. I'm not sure if he has any more Great Tusk remaining, in fact. Oh, it's an Artazon, right? The Artazon will help you find a new Pokemon. Oh yes, and I forgot there's also the Temple of Sinnoh as well. So even if you did have a DTE, it wouldn't be allowed. It couldn't be able to attack because of the Temple of Sinnoh negated the double turbo energy. So here comes the Artazon to get the Great Tusk, a backup Great Tusk now, and using an Earthen Vessel to get 2 energies, but not a double turbo though. That means the Great Tusk can't attack. Here comes the Great Greninja. Can you use that to draw 2? Can you get a double turbo? Whiff! It's a whiff. There is a fan though, so he can. So if it. Oh, here's the counter catcher to try and stall time again, but I think forced to pass. Winston has bought one extra turn. Not attaching energy here because he could go for the Sada, then attach energy from hand instead. If he had energy in hand, I think he uses that to discard for Radiant Greninja to draw 2 earlier. Yeah, just skimming through, seeing what resources that Enoch has used in this match. Is he gonna touch the fire onto the Dracloak here? I don't see any way to retreat. Or is he gonna attach it to the back Dragapult EX? There's only like 10 cards plus. Yeah, we're gonna just retreat here and probably pass now. Yep, it is going to pass. Oh, he uses the free attack. Yeah, 60 damage using the free attack. Because with the Sparkling Crystal, that first attack that does 6 damage is now free. Yeah, hit on the Sada, then one energy in hand to attach to attack. I see a Rotom as well in hand. The Rotom... yeah, Rotom is not an energy card. Although I think would wish that card was an energy card. The Rotom is very interesting there. With a single lightning energy attached, it can discard all item cards and tool cards from your opponent's hand. There's 4 cards. Rare Candy. Ooh, Radiant Alakazam. That's another key card. Here comes the Dusclops Evolution. That's 50 to knock out that one. 2 prizes left. The prize race is on. I think there's only 2 cards left in Winston's deck though. He got Artisan. Oh, there's 4 cards left exactly. A boss is always to take out the Great Tusk in the back, maybe? He needs a way to get some cards into his deck so he can keep the momentum up. Because if he just gets another few more cards in his deck, then he can win this match. Okay, just taking out the Radiant Greninja and putting 60 on this one. Did he get the energy? Yes, he does have energy, but no supporter card! Oh my gosh! Can Crushing Hammer just stall him for time? It's a Tails! So, Winston still has energy on the Dragapult EX. All he can do is discard 1 card. That's over. Winston wins this match of attrition. Congratulations to him for winning this Great Ball League.